Right, this is a bike we're going to be having a little go on today. It's a 2017 Royal Enfield Continental. Now I can't tell you a great lot about it. One of my mates has lent me this to have a little run round on, see what we think, so we'll get a sends off. Right, you might have to forgive me on this bike. It's on its second time I've ever had a go on it. Another one was a fair while back, so we'll see how we go. She's a noisy little bugger. This is only second time I've ever run on an Enfield, so like I say, one of my mates has lent me this for a quick run round on, and I've got it on premise of that if I break it, I've bought it. So to just be a bit on careful side with it. She's a little 500 single, electric start, nice and easy to start, no messing about. Just over 3,000 revs and we've got 60 mile an hour hot clock. Smooth enough for a single anyway. Now singles normally aren't my cup of tea, but not too bad. Unfortunately, I've got a fair bit of wind noise in my helmet this morning for some reason. Must be at riding position. It's normally not that bad. Can't get used to being on a British bike and gears up wrong side. Goes alright. Same as even smoother there, 3,500 revs, 65 mile an hour. Same bad at all. Like I said, I borrowed this off my mate, young Mr. X as I like to call him. The only lad I know who goes to buy a steam engine comes away with a tractor and a Royal Enfield. But anyway, keeps him happy and keeps him out of mischief. It's really quite a nice easy bike to ride. Apparently this one's got stage 3 Islops, not Islop, Hitchcocks tuning. Now what a standard one like, I've no idea. Like I say, it's first Enfield I've ever ridden. A few years back I built a Model G for him, and I never got to have a go on it. Hopefully when he gets it registered, he might let me have a little go on that. Quite a nice easy bike to ride. Bit of a noisy bugger like, but it goes well enough. All electrics seem to do what they're supposed to do. Box is nice and slick. Brakes don't seem bad neither. It's just one big single disc down up front. I didn't notice what were on back. Well, let's have a look. I'll stop and we'll have a little look round it. Yeah, brakes is pretty bloody good. Better than out I can remember what was fitted up British stuff, or certainly any British stuff I've got. Indicators and all that fall nicely to thumb. Horn's a bit tinny. Pulls pretty well. I know there's a big lumping road here, so I don't want to get over that right sharp. It'll shake me guts out. There we go, we missed it. Certainly pulls well enough. Just seems to settle out nice at about 65 miles an hour. I'm not sure I reckon much choice of mirrors. And I think if I had something like this, I'd have to have something a bit more sat up with handlebars. And it's not too radical. I mean, your feet nice enough place that you can carry a bit of your weight. To be quite honest, it gets going a bit faster than what you'd think. You're soon up to 60 miles an hour with it. And engine doesn't seem to be trying hard, it doesn't seem to be working hard at all, stuff like that. I don't know what they alter on these of at standard bikes, but you know, I've dropped it down 2 gears there and we're dawdling about at 30 miles an hour and it's alright. I suppose we ought to see how many gears is in box, because that's first, second, third. Oh, what? 5-speed box. think if you really wanted to tussle it on a bit, you'd have to work box a bit, but it's not mine, so nice and easy to ride. I think it'd be great for a you know, a bit of fun knocking about around local with it. I'm not saying I want to go a million miles with it, but you could have a bit of fun with it. I mean, it's like one of these retro bikes with modern brakes and modern electrics. And I mean, it couldn't be any more retro. I mean, this engine started, I don't know, sometime in the 30s, I believe. I think Model G, what forerunner to these, yeah, my mate said it was a bit fiddly to get a neutral, but it's not that bad. I'll see if I can put it on main stand and we'll have a look round it. Right, what we got? Big 500 single. It's obviously got some upgraded shocks on. It's a disc on rear. Like I say, brakes is pretty good. Its suspension's pretty good. It's a nice little bike, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what these things cost. I've no idea. It's alloy rims on it, and I know when he first got it, spokes were loose in front wheel. Because I can't remember if this is one I choked wheel up on and tightened spokes up. Now it's stainless little exhaust pipe, so no rust there. I don't know, put crash bars on. I would have thought my mate did. Little Epco Becker panniers. A nice little thing, really. Still got kickstart. I mean, if you want something, you know, retro, it's about as retro as you can go. What's sort of like, you know, relatively modern. I know Triumph and all others do retro, but they're not, you know, they're a modern engine, they're not really retro. They're only retro looking. With this, it's basically same old unit. I don't think there's much difference between original Bullet and this Bullet. Barefoot injection system. I mean, like I say, I can't tell you a great deal about it. But you know, nice little bike, easy to ride, not bad in modern traffic, it's got indicators on, it's good brakes. It's not a rocket ship, but it goes nice enough. Reliability, I've not heard no bad about them, so I can't tell you that. I don't know what difference is between standard one other than tank, seat unit, suspension, I suppose. But anyway, we'll make a bit for the... I say my mate's made a nice little handle here for to pull it onto the main stand. With panniers on, you obviously won't be able to get your hand under the frame, so I guess he's made that little handle. I'm not sure like, but... I'm just having a look. I see it's got 27,210 miles on its back, so somebody's used it a bit. Rev line's at about 5,500 revs. Don't go bad. Met we're normal home for a cup of tea. A couple of mates is here, so we should be alright. Well, I've had my cup of tea and we're away again. Yeah, back it looks. I want to get this bike back before it pisses it down. And when I said it was a Continental, it is a Continental GT and it says so here, that tank. It's as smooth as hell at 60 mile an hour. Lovely. Nice little tool. I suppose the truth of all like this is, it's what you expect. I mean, I'm used to riding British stuff, and it's what you expect out of something like this. I mean, I wasn't expecting a great deal, so I actually think it's quite nice. I'm not sure I'd want to do 100 mile on this seat. It's quite hard to my delicate posterior. don't know what tyres it's got on, but if you cross a ridge in road, it doesn't half, you feel it right through the bike. It's probably just down to tyres or something like that. No, not what you get flustered about anyway. If you get it up in top gear, like, it's overgeared for that. Like I say, I ain't got a lot of experience with singles, so I don't want to be too harsh about it, but I don't know what oil pump these has got in, but if you ever get a chance to look at one of the older ones, they're a right unusual pump. I mean, I think they used them in early bullets and they definitely did it G. But if you get a chance to have a look at one, they're a really little oddball thing. Only bike I know what uses a pump like that. I'm not going to try and explain how it works because I can't talk without using my hands, so I won't be able to explain it very well. I mean, that's close to 70 miles an hour and it's absolutely fine. It must be the seating position what makes the wind noise quite hard on my helmet. It's normally this helmet's not so noisy, but it's quite noisy in this seating position. Must be just where wind goes across the helmet or something. Certainly bloody good brakes. Nice enough. Sounds well as well. I think I'd have to say that if money were infinite, along with the space to keep everything, I think I could have one of these. Be a nice little thing for bobbing about on. I'm not saying I'd want to do a million mile on it, I don't like that, but just knocking about local, lovely little thing. Well, I'm nearly home now. I hope you've enjoyed coming for a ride along. And I'd like to thank my mate John for the loan of his bike. And we'll see you on the next ride.